mind-blowing constructions you won't believe takes you on a high-stakes journey to the bleeding edge of human ingenuity. We're venturing into the world's most formidable environments, places where every structure stands as a testament to defiance against an impossible place. From vertical cities clinging to jagged cliffs to architectural wonders submerged in the crushing depths of the abyss. These feats of brilliance shatter our understanding of physics and design. Captured in a breathtaking 4K travel documentary experience, you'll witness the raw collision of visionary grit and nature's untamed power. Get ready to rethink everything you know, because this is where the boundary between fiction and reality finally disappears. Taming the Mother River, the Xiaolangdi Dam. Rising from the rugged gorges of central China, the Xiaolangdi Dam stands as a massive concrete sentinel against the mighty Yellow River. It is a masterpiece of modern engineering designed to do the impossible: tame the most sediment-heavy river on Earth. By carving a strategic barrier between steep hills and sprawling valleys, the dam creates a vital balance, turning a historical threat into a controlled resource. Completed at the turn of the millennium, Xiaolangdi is much more than a wall of concrete. It is a sophisticated, silt-flushing machine. Through a complex system of reservoirs and massive seasonal releases, engineers manage the river's unique sediment challenges while providing flood protection and clean hydroelectric power for millions. Standing at the observation deck, you don't just see a dam, you witness the disciplined restraint of one of nature's most unpredictable forces, protecting downstream communities that have faced the river's fury for centuries. The Shenzhen-Zhongshan link carves a stunning path across the Pearl River estuary, instantly captivating travelers with a seamless corridor of bridges, tunnels, and man-made islands. Spanning roughly 24 kilometers, 15 miles, this feat of modern engineering integrates massive sea bridges and high-tech immersed tunnels designed to withstand the region's harshest typhoons and shifting tides. Completed as a cornerstone of 21st century infrastructure, the link is more than just a road. It's a strategic lifeline that slashes travel times and unites the Greater Bay Area into a single, powerhouse economic hub. Whether soaring above the waves or diving beneath the seabed, visitors experience the sheer scale of a project that literally redraws the map of China's most dynamic coastline. Wuhan Future City, a blueprint for the next metropolis. Rising along the Yangtze River corridor, Wuhan Future City is more than just an urban expansion. It is a bold, high-tech experiment in how we will live tomorrow. Imagine a district where the Internet of Things isn't just a buzzword, but the silent heartbeat of the city. By weaving together smart districts, lush green corridors, and seamless transit, Wuhan is sketching a visionary map for the next generation of global metropolises. Built from the ground up for the 21st century, this master-planned hub prioritizes digital infrastructure and low-carbon energy. Here, research campuses sit side by side with vibrant mixed-use neighborhoods where you can work, live, and play without ever needing a car. Walking through its waterfronts, you don't feel overwhelmed by technology. Instead, you sense a city designed for collaboration and long-term sustainability. It is a place where innovation-led growth finally puts the human experience at the center of the frame. The Hidden Garden, Chengdu SKP Park. Rising, or rather descending, in the heart of the city, Chengdu SKP Park is a breathtaking, hidden oasis that flips traditional urban design on its head. Above ground, it appears as a lush, sprawling public park filled with sculpted gardens and tranquil water features. But beneath this green canopy lies a subterranean marvel, a world-class luxury retail environment that seamlessly merges high fashion with nature. This 21st century landmark is a masterclass in spatial flow, utilizing massive light wells to flood the underground corridors with natural sunshine. By moving the intensity of a shopping mall underground and leaving the surface for public parkland, Chengdu has created a sophisticated sensory contrast. It's a place where high-end art installations meet quiet botanical paths, and offering a refined escape from the frantic pace of the metropolitan streets above. Did you know? This project is a premier example of biophilic design, an architectural approach that seeks to connect building occupants more closely to nature by integrating things like natural lighting, ventilation, and greenery into the modern built environment. Floating through Wuhan, the sky-high future of transit. Gliding silently above the bustling streets, the Wuhan suspended monorail feels less like a train and more like a scene from a sci-fi blockbuster. These sleek, underslung carriages hang from a single rail, carving a path through skyscrapers and over riverfronts without ever touching the ground. It's a visionary solution for the modern mega-city, reclaiming the sky to bypass the gridlock below. This 21st century marvel is engineered for the ultimate urban fit. Because it is electric and operates with whisper-quiet noise levels, it can weave through dense neighborhoods with a tiny structural footprint that traditional subways or elevated trains simply can't match. It's a masterclass in sustainable mobility and proving that cutting-edge tech can slash carbon emissions while making the daily commute something to actually look forward to. As passengers float to their destination, the journey becomes a serene, cinematic experience, blending high-efficiency transit with a bird's-eye view of the world. The Sky Road, engineering the Qinghai-Tibet Railway, scaling the roof of the world. The Qinghai-Tibet Railway is a breathtaking journey into thin air. This isn't just a train ride, it's a 21st century engineering miracle that defies gravity and biology. Stretching across frozen permafrost plains and snow-dusted peaks to reach the clouds. At its highest point, the tracks soar over 5,000 meters, 16,000 feet above sea level, nearly half the cruising altitude of a commercial jet. Building a railroad on a high-altitude plateau presented impossible challenges. To conquer the extreme environment, the line features oxygen-enriched cabins to protect passengers from altitude sickness and specialized cooling systems to keep the permafrost frozen beneath the tracks. Engineers even built elevated wildlife corridors to ensure that local species, unlike the Tibetan antelope, could migrate undisturbed. It is a masterclass in resilient infrastructure, proving that with enough perseverance, humanity can bridge the gap between the modern world and the planet's most forbidding frontiers. Chengdu's Silicon Cathedral, inside the National Supercomputing Center. In the heart of Western China, the National Supercomputing Center in Chengdu stands as a high-tech fortress of digital horsepower. It isn't just a building, it's the brain behind the next generation of scientific breakthroughs. From the outside, the architecture is striking, but inside, it houses the sheer computational muscle required to simulate the future. From mapping climate change to training the world's most advanced artificial intelligence. This 21st century powerhouse is designed for one thing: solving the impossible. By processing quadrillions of calculations per second, the center provides the foundation for everything from drug discovery and aerospace engineering to deep learning models. Walking through its climate-controlled halls, and you feel a sense of quiet intensity. There are no moving parts, just the hum of thousands of processors pushing the boundaries of what's possible, advancing the frontier of science at a speed the human mind can barely comprehend. Chengdu's Silicon Cathedral, inside the National Supercomputing Center. In the heart of Western China, the National Supercomputing Center in Chengdu stands as a high-tech fortress of digital horsepower. It isn't just a building, it's the brain behind the next generation of scientific breakthroughs. From the outside, the architecture is striking, but inside, it houses the sheer computational muscle required to simulate the future, from mapping climate change to training the world's most advanced artificial intelligence. This 21st century powerhouse is designed for one thing: solving the impossible. By processing quadrillions of calculations per second, the center provides the foundation for everything from drug discovery and aerospace engineering to deep learning models. Walking through its climate-controlled halls, and you feel a sense of quiet intensity. There are no moving parts, just the hum of thousands of processors pushing the boundaries of what's possible, advancing the frontier of science at a speed the human mind can barely comprehend. The digital heavens, exploring the place in Beijing. Rising from the heart of Beijing's high-energy Chaoyang district, the place isn't just a shopping destination, it's a portal to a digital sky. Imagine walking through a sleek, open-air plaza where, instead of clouds, a massive LED canopy stretches overhead, pulsing with vibrant art and cinematic visuals. This isn't just a screen, it's a 250-meter-long sky screen that hovers between glass skyscrapers, turning the city's ceiling into a luminous, ever-changing masterpiece. Built as a centerpiece of modern urban innovation, the project uses synchronized digital engineering to create an immersive, living corridor. By night, the plaza transforms as the screen replaces the sky, bathing the crowds below in a glowing neon hum. It's a place where the boundaries between technology and public space vanish, offering a glimpse into a future where the city itself becomes a canvas for light, movement, and shared wonder. The Crystal, the sky bridge of Chongqing, spanning across the clouds like a gateway to another world. The Raffles City Horizontal Tower is a staggering 300-meter-long conservatory floating atop 4 massive skyscrapers. This isn't just a building, it is an engineering miracle perched at the confluence of the Yangtze and Jialing rivers. Known as the Crystal, this horizontal skyscraper was designed to withstand high-altitude winds, seismic shifts, and the intense humidity of the region, pushing the very limits of modern physics. Standing on the glass observation deck, looking down at the swirling rivers below, you can feel the raw ambition of a city that refuses to be grounded. It is a seamless blend of luxury, nature, and high-tech urban planning. Raffles City Chongqing, a masterpiece of the vertical age, and a bold vision of the future written in steel and glass. Piercing the clouds, the Ping An Finance Center. Dominating the futuristic skyline of Shenzhen, the Ping An Finance Center is a 115-story exclamation point of steel and glass. Rising a staggering 1,965 feet, 599 meters, it isn't just a building, it's a vertical titan. Its razor-sharp, tapered silhouette cuts through the clouds, serving as a high-tech beacon for one of the fastest-growing metropolises on the planet. Completed as a cornerstone of 21st-century urbanism, this super-tall skyscraper is a masterclass in structural resilience. Its minimalist stainless steel facade isn't just for show. It's engineered to withstand the powerful typhoons that sweep through the Pearl River Delta. From its world-class observation deck, visitors are treated to a breathtaking bird's-eye view of a city that moves at the speed of light. As standing at its base and looking up, you don't just see an office tower, and you feel the raw momentum of a global innovation hub that refuses to slow down. The Alpine Leap, crossing the Landwasser Viaduct. Deep in the heart of the Swiss Alps, the Landwasser Viaduct delivers one of the most iconic postcards in the world. Imagine a vibrant red train bursting from a forested cliffside, sweeping across a curved stone bridge and diving instantly into a dark tunnel carved straight into a mountain wall. It's a breathtaking sight, a 213-foot-high, 65-meter limestone masterpiece that leaps across a jagged gorge with the grace of a mountain goat. Completed over a century ago, this architectural marvel is a testament to the golden age of rail. Built without the help of massive modern cranes, its 6 towering arches were constructed using limestone hauled from the surrounding mountains, and ensuring the bridge looks less like a man-made structure and more like a natural extension of the rugged Graubünden landscape. As the train glides across the elegant 100-meter curve, passengers are treated to a dizzying bird's-eye view of the river below. It is a place where Swiss precision meets the wild majesty of the Alps, turning a simple commute into a legendary journey through time and stone. China's Stone Sentinel, exploring the Shilin Stone Forest. Deep in the heart of Yunnan Province, a forest of a different kind rises from the earth. The Shilin Stone Forest is a breathtaking labyrinth of towering limestone pillars that look less like geology and more like a petrified woodland from another planet. Imagine wandering through a natural maze where 270 million years of history have been carved into sharp spires, deep canyons, and hidden caves, creating a jagged skyline that defies the imagination. This isn't just a scenic park, it is a massive karst landscape, a geological masterpiece formed when an ancient sea receded, leaving behind thick layers of limestone. Over eons, the relentless forces of tectonic uplift and acidic rainwater melted the rock, sculpting the deep fissures and sword-shaped peaks we see today. Walking through these narrow stone passages, you feel a sense of time traveling through Earth's own autobiography, where water and patience have turned solid mountain into a delicate, enduring sculpture. Suspended in the sky, the Meteora monasteries. Perched atop massive, sky-high sandstone pillars in central Greece, the Meteora monasteries look like something out of a fantasy novel. The name itself translates to suspended in the air, and for good reason. These ancient Byzantine structures seem to defy gravity, balancing precariously on sheer rock columns that soar hundreds of feet above the valley floor. Originally formed by millions of years of river erosion and tectonic shifts, these rugged pillars became the ultimate sanctuary during the Middle Ages. Monks seeking solitude and safety from political turmoil scaled these columns of the sky, originally using only ropes and net ladders to transport supplies and people. Today, 6 active monasteries remain, connected by bridges and stone steps carved directly into the rock. Standing in the valley below, you don't just see a building, you see a testament to human perseverance and the spiritual power of a landscape that literally bridges the gap between earth and heaven. The Church in the Clouds, Sanctuary of Madonna della Corona. Clinging to a vertical limestone cliff high above northern Italy's Adige Valley, the Sanctuary of Madonna della Corona looks like a literal miracle in stone. It isn't just built on the mountain, it is built into it. Hovering 2,500 feet above the valley floor, this Gothic masterpiece appears suspended in mid-air, a thin sliver of white marble wedged between the massive rock face and the open sky. For centuries, this hidden sanctuary was accessible only by a treacherous mountain path, serving as a silent retreat for monks seeking total isolation. Today, visitors can reach it via a scenic trail or a rock-carved tunnel, but the sense of wonder remains the same. The church's left wall and apse are actually formed by the living mountain rock itself, a brilliant feat of architectural integration that turns the rugged landscape into a sacred interior. Standing on the terrace, with the wind whistling through the valley below, you feel the raw power of a place where human grit and spiritual devotion have conquered the impossible. The Dragon of Stone, exploring the Great Wall of China. Snaking across jagged mountain peaks and sun-scorched deserts, the Great Wall of China is more than a fortification. Nearing 13,000 miles, 21,000 kilometers in total length, it is a colossal historical spine that literally alters the geography of East Asia. Imagine a fortress that marches along the very edge of the world, built on ridgelines so steep they seem to defy the laws of physics. This 2,000-year-old defensive masterpiece wasn't built all at once. It is a layered epic of military strategy, featuring a sophisticated network of watchtowers, garrison towns, and beacon fires designed to communicate across vast distances at the speed of light. From the Ming Dynasty's iconic stone ramparts to the rammed earth walls of the Gobi Desert, the structure is a testament to the sheer grit and social organization of a civilization determined to protect its borders. Standing on its weathered stones today, you don't just see a wall, breathtaking and silent. It is a monument to the staggering power of human collective effort against the backdrop of eternity. Gravity's greatest challenger, the Hanging Temple of Shangxi. Perched precariously on a vertical cliff face in China's Shanxi province, the Hanging Temple, Xuankongxi, is a breathtaking sight that seems to ignore the laws of physics. Built more than 1,500 years ago, this architectural marvel clings to the golden cliffs of Mount Heng, its vibrant red pavilions and intricate walkways suspended nearly 160 feet, 50 meters, above a deep river canyon. It isn't just a building, it's a high-altitude sanctuary where ancient wood meets solid stone in a delicate, gravity-defying dance. What makes the Hanging Temple truly legendary is its invisible strength. While it looks like it's supported by thin, spindly stilts, the heavy lifting is actually done by concealed oak beams driven deep into the cliffside's limestone. Now, this strategic placement didn't just provide a stunning view, it protected the temple from devastating floods and harsh sun for over 15 centuries. It is also a rare triple threat of cultural harmony, being the only temple in the world that houses altars for Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism under one roof. Standing on its narrow, creaking balconies, you don't just feel the wind, you feel the pulse of an ancient civilization that possessed the bold imagination to build a home in the sky. The Rhythm of the Highlands, Danzai Wonder, Grand Theatre. Rising like a sculpted wave amidst the misty peaks of Guizhou, the Danzai Wonder Grand Theatre is a breathtaking tribute to the soul of southwest China. Its most striking feature, a massive sweeping roof, is a high-tech reimagining of traditional Miao ethnic architecture, blending ancient village silhouettes with 21st century curves. It isn't just a theatre, it's a living monument where the vibrant bird and flower motifs of local heritage meet the cutting edge of global design. This cultural powerhouse is the heartbeat of the region, housing world-class indoor stages and expansive outdoor plazas designed for the legendary music, dance, and storytelling of the Miao people. Built as a centerpiece for cultural revitalization, the theater acts as a bridge between generations and turning centuries-old intangible traditions into a spectacular, must-see destination. Whether you're watching a high-energy folk performance or simply wandering through its sun-drenched halls, you feel a deep sense of connection. a place where collective memory isn't just preserved, but celebrated with every beat of the drum.